On April 11, 1945, Allied soldiers pushed into the Harz Mountains and uncovered a hidden tunnel packed with strange machinery, experimental aircraft, and rocket components the Nazis never intended anyone to see. What shocked them most was that many of these technologies looked decades ahead of their time. As Nazi Germany collapsed between 1943 and 1945, its scientists raced to develop miracle weapons devices they believed could reverse the war's outcome. Laboratories were buried beneath forests, mountains, and underground bunkers, all working on inventions that felt more like science fiction than engineering. The first major discovery was the Me-260 jet fighter. On July 18, 1942, it completed a test flight over Bavaria, becoming the world's first operational jet fighter. It flew faster than any Allied aircraft and could accelerate beyond anything the Allies could intercept. But Hitler's demand issued in May 1943 to convert it into a fighter-bomber caused delays. Those months of hesitation gave the Allies a priceless advantage and prevented the jet from dominating the skies. Next came the V-1 flying bomb. The first successful test occurred on December 24, 1942 at Peenemünde. The weapon was terrifying, a pilotless missile powered by a pulse jet engine, roaring like a chainsaw in the sky. From June 13, 1944, thousands were launched toward London, bringing destruction, with no warning other than their buzzing sound suddenly cutting off before impact. But the darkest breakthrough was the V-2 rocket. On October 3, 1942, it became the first man-made object to enter the fringes of space before crashing down at supersonic speed. Civilians never heard it coming. By September 8, 1944, the first operational V-2 struck London, signaling the dawn of modern missile warfare. For the first time, the world saw technology capable of hitting targets from hundreds of miles away with unstoppable speed. As Allied forces closed in, more disturbing discoveries emerged beneath the Somme Mountains. On January 22, 1945, evidence was found of vast underground facilities connected to a secret project known as Die Glocke, the bell. Witnesses described a metallic, bell-shaped device radiating an eerie violet glow when activated. Experiments reportedly began around November 1944, involving high-energy rotation and materials suspended in liquid metal compounds. Workers exposed to the machine suffered severe illness. The core team vanished without a trace sometime between April 14 and April 20, 1945, just days before the region fell to Allied forces. In February 1945, reports emerged from Prague describing circular aircraft prototypes that resembled flying discs. Though most never left the drawing board, their existence fueled post-war conspiracy theories about Nazi UFOs. However, one aircraft was undeniably real, the Horten Ho 229. Its jet-powered flying wing design was captured intact on April 8, 1945, stunning Allied engineers, with a shape similar to what would later become stealth aircraft. At sea, the Nazis developed technologies that could have disrupted Allied supply lines. The Type 21 submarine, launched on April 2, 1944, featured revolutionary battery systems allowing it to stay submerged for extended periods and travel underwater faster than on the surface. Mass production began too late, with most submarines incomplete by May 1945, preventing them from altering the war's course. Chemical and biological research also reached alarming levels. On November 11, 1943, Allied intelligence intercepted documents describing nerve agents like tabun and sarin substances far deadlier than anything used in combat. By March 1945, Germany had stockpiled thousands of tons of nerve gas, but never deployed it, likely due to fear of Allied retaliation. In the war's final months, the Nazis attempted to destroy or evacuate laboratories. On March 31, 1945, entire research teams disappeared from facilities in central Germany, carrying classified documents and experimental equipment. As both the United States and the Soviet Union raced to seize scientists, blueprints, and prototypes, they launched competing missions. The Americans initiated Operation Paperclip in August 1945, while the Soviets started their own retrieval efforts around September 1945. The result was not the disappearance of Nazi secret weapons but their transformation into the backbone of Cold War military science. Jet engines, ballistic missiles, stealth concepts, and submarine innovations all spread to the victorious nations. The V-2 rocket technology directly contributed to the U.S. Redstone program in 1950 and the Soviet R-7 ballistic missile by 1957, shaping the space race and modern warfare. In the end, the technologies the Nazis tried to hide reshaped the world not through Nazi victory, but through their capture. Their secrets fueled decades of innovation that defined the second half of the 20th century. Which of these technologies do you think would have changed the course of history most dramatically if it had been completed earlier, and why?